My hands are shaking. My heart is racing. I had fucking goosebumps on me. And Todd Howard just gonna stand on stage like he didn't just announce fucking Elder Scrolls 6 and like I'm not supposed to be fucking hyped right now. Cue the music because we gotta talk about this Bethesda conference. Cue the music. Jesus. Yo, what's up everybody? DemiGod Reviews here. Now the Bethesda conference just happened, just went off, and we gotta talk about it as we do for the other conference. Now if you haven't seen it beforehand, go check out my Microsoft conference review. It is up on the channel. Go check that out and give it a like. Now let's talk Bethesda, because Bethesda was in an interesting spot. After having Rage 2 leaked, I didn't know what they were going to bring because there was a lot of hints, a lot of rumors, but they came out, they started off with Rage 2. Wait, no, they didn't. They started off with Andrew WK kicking off the official theme for Rage 2, which was kind of cringeworthy in a sense because I don't know if Andrew WK is still relevant or what, but you could say stuff like that for the VGAs, really. You could have just showed Rage 2 gameplay. Because after the whole little concert thing, they had the two developers, one from Bethesda and the other one from Avalanche Studios up there, and they were talking about the game, but it was extremely cringeworthy as like they had to take awkward pauses, awkward stops, and like had to wait for the crowd to get hyped for them to like continue talking, and it was just really kind of weird. But after all of that, we finally get to see some Rage 2 gameplay, and oh my god, this game looks good. It looks fun, it looks goofy. You have like these cool ass weapons, or you have a grenade that grabs and pulls people in. He has this like blade that he throws, and he can just cut arms and limbs off. And like in the trailer, you get these new weapons and these new power-ups and these new like everything, and it just looks cool. He's just causing brutal destruction. He's driving around this badass vehicle. Now, if you don't know Avalanche Studios, they did Mad Max, and the Mad Max was actually pretty good. Kind of boring because it got kind of repetitive, but it was actually really good driving wise, and you see a lot of that in Rage 2. The game looks good, plays good, looks fun. It looks like Doom's goofier little brother because it is running on the Doom 2 engine. And now what else they had was a release date for Rage 2, which is coming in spring 2019. So you know, if you're excited for Rage 2 like I am, or it looks good enough for you, it's coming out in spring. Also, they took a minute, and the pacing on this was really bad. After Rage 2, they had this moment where they showed off this Elder Scrolls card game where it was coming to the Switch, PS4, and Xbox. They had this little in-depth trailer for it. And then right after that was Quake Champions, which it talked for a long segment to talk about how free it'll be, and you can try it out and like get this trial for it. But they really didn't make a console announcement for it, and it was actually kind of like the pacing on this was incredibly bad. Like from after Rage 2, it just took a minute as things began to like chunk up and like not be as greatly paced as I thought it would be. And then right after some cool things in between that, right after that, as we had the Elder Scrolls announcement for Somerset Isles, and then we did get the Doom 2 announcement. However, one of my big gripes about this is that we didn't get any Doom 2 gameplay because we have to wait till QuakeCon for them to show off Doom 2. Which is kind of like, why are you here if you're going to make this announcement but not really show anything off? Because now we have to wait way ahead of time just to see Doom 2. And Doom 2 is one of my most anticipated because I really enjoyed Doom 1. Now, they have some other stuff, announcement for Prey, which is going to be DLC. And, you know, it has this moment and mode where you can run through how many times to see how long you can stay alive. It's called Moon Crasher. And then they got like a new game mode, a new game plus mode, survival mode, and a couple other things that's coming to Prey, which are pretty cool, you know, still supporting Prey. As I feel like that was low-key a sleeper gem in 2017. It was a really good game, but it really didn't get the attention that it deserved. Now, a new Wolfenstein also got announced called Wolfenstein Youngblood, and it's like, I think it's gonna be a timeline between Wolfenstein 2 and Wolfenstein 3 as you play as BJ's daughters and you taking out the Nazis. And it's kind of like the Old Blood really well. It's a spinoff of things going on beforehand, but then it's currently that, which is cool. You know, I enjoy Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein 2 was really good, but I feel like one of the endings for it was kind of cheesy, but it was still really good, really goofy, really tongue-in-cheek, really Inglorious Bastards in a way, but really cool game. Then what else they had in some Wolfenstein VR announcements, you know, stuff that's cool for the people that do have VRs. I'm not really checking for it, nothing on the screen, oh my god, play me. Now, I have to be honest, before this announcement, the conference was moving slow, was kind of dull, it was kind of boring. I was huh? Oh yeah, let me catch that. Because it wasn't greatly paced, but it was it wasn't that great at first, okay? But then this announcement came around, and the showing came around where it really brought the attention. And that saving graces for this conference was the game that everybody was waiting for it to be talked about, and that was Fallout 76. The game looks fucking good. Online play, you can play with dozens of people. You all can share the same vault. You can build together, do whatever it means. You can fight brand new beasts, and some of these beasts look fucking horrendous and big and ugly and fucking insane. Okay, so that's 2. Then you can play solo, which is guaranteed is Fallout. Come on, but you all can share through the same story together, and it comes out November 14th. Now they did a little teaser. They did a little teaser where it said October 27th. And I'm thinking they're about to compete with Red Dead. These guys are fucking nuts. But November 14th, 2018, and it has a beta. That's the important part. It has a beta that's coming soon, and I think the sign-ups for it, I'm gonna research it after this video and try to put it in the description box below later on. But yo, Fallout 76 looks fucking good. Looks really fucking good, and I can't wait, guys. I seriously cannot wait, because this game is it. Now, after the Fallout 76 and everything, they kind of lulled everybody, because you have this big hype up here, but then you slowly bring it back down as they talk about mobile games. And basically, this is going to be really quick. Fallout Shelter is now on PS4 and Switch, and they announced this Elder Scrolls game called Blades, which is basically base building and doing things, which you can play it on iPhone and Android. It's coming later on to consoles, and you can play it in VR, and it's kind of all seamless. You can play it wherever, pick up where you left off or anywhere. It's cool. It's all right. It's okay. It's not something I say, hey, Bethesda, I need that, but it's all right. But the true MVP, the real MVP of this whole conference, they finally announced a new IP in 25 years. Bethesda hasn't had a new IP in a while. And the thing is Starfield. Now, they kind of hinted at it's coming next gen, which I'm going to do a separate video on, because it's been a lot of hinting at next gen already from these developers and companies. So, yeah, Starfield had got a little teaser trailer. They talked about how it was the most ambitious space game they wanted to make, how it was big, supposed to be this epic Odyssey kind of thing. But then, I thought they wasn't going to show it. I thought they wanted to talk about it. I thought they wasn't going to do it because they kept shitting on the game, and I was waiting on the announcement. The trailer came, the booming drums, the kingdom being shown. Oh my God. Elder Scrolls 6 got announced. That's all I needed. That's all I needed, yo. Oh my God, I was waiting on this game. I've been waiting on this game for a while now. I've been playing Skyrim over again, waiting on this game. And they closed off the announcement. They closed off the conference with that announcement. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. People that was on the PlayStation with me, they heard me fangirl. I squealed, I screamed, I threw my headset off, I did a little happy dance, I backflipped like a Meek Mill in prison when he did it off the toilet. And I was excited. Now, I gotta be fair here. Fallout 76, Blades kind of had my attention. Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls Blades, Starfield, and Elder Scrolls 6 have my attention. Rage 2 has my attention. But everything else is kind of like, eh. The conference started off kind of weak, started off kind of whack, and it really didn't seem great at first. And it had this really awkward transitions and really slow pace and just a little bit too much talking when they could have shown off in gameplay. So Bethesda, if I had to give them a solid rating right now, they showed off some stuff. They have my attention with some things. Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls 6, Starfield I'm interested in, and Wolfenstein, Youngblood, and Rage 2. Those are the things I'm interested in. Certain things that are maybe, or like I'll play Fallout Shelter or maybe my PS4, like I'll play it on my Xbox. Maybe I'll show some love to this Elder Scrolls card game. Not really. Maybe I'll show some love to this Elder Scrolls Blades. More than likely. And, you know, I don't have a PC, so I can't be ecstatic for Quake Champions, and I have to wait to see Doom 2. So while, you know, these announcements are bombs, and Fallout 76 looks fire, and Elder Scrolls 6 is everything I wanted because I had a low-key orgasm watching it, I gotta be honest, this conference was kind of dull. It's kind of lulling. It's kind of until we seen Fallout 76, till we seen Starfield, till we seen Elder Scrolls 6. So if I had to give Bethesda a solid grade, solid rating, it has to be C+. Yeah, definitely C+. And if I had to give them a score, solid 3.5 out of 5. Just because you started amping up right at the end. That is it, folks. I'm about to do my Devolver Digital review real quick. Microsoft, go check them out. They're right up right before this. And I'll see you guys next time. Until next time, and until the next review, guys, well, tune in, turn up, and throw down. It's looking like a GG, and I'm out. Wait. I didn't announce or didn't talk about one of the funniest things from the Bethesda conference, and that is Keegan-Michael Key being in tongue-in-cheek joke from Todd Howard and Co. from Bethesda, talking about Skyrim everywhere and like taking lighthearted jabs at themselves. I think that was possibly one of the funniest things to happen. Because, you know, people make the joke, oh yeah, Skyrim is everywhere, it's going everywhere since it got ported to the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch. It's possibly going to be on phones one day, maybe tablets, Ouya's, whatever the case may be. And Todd Howard had to make the lighthearted joke, and Keegan-Michael Key really delivered as he started playing it on Alexa, played it on the Etch-a-Sketch, on the little ice machine on the refrigerator, and wherever else it could be played. I think that was possibly the funniest thing about Bethesda's conference, and I really enjoyed it. But as I said, folks, I'm out.